Well, good morning. It's that time. It's day 13 of the Bible Memory Challenge. Hope you all are doing well this morning. Today we'll be looking at Philippians chapter 1, verse 13. And this will complete that sentence that we began yesterday in verse 12. So verse 12 and 13 make one long sentence. And I think when you take these and separate them out, as it's done here for us, it makes it quite easy. I don't think either one of these verses is that difficult. And today, when you get to put it together, I think it'll be doable for you. So as always, you'll go back and you'll begin to review and go back and look at yesterday's verse and the previous day's verses. And usually when I have a verse that's a continuation of a previous verse, I like to kind of look at those together initially. And I think that's very helpful. So today we'll be looking at verse 13, but first of all, I'll go back and look at yesterday's verse and see how it ties into 13. So 1:12 says this: I want you to know, brothers, that what has happened to me has really served to advance the gospel. 1:13, so that it has become known throughout the imperial guard and to all the rest that my imprisonment is for Christ. So that just flows very nicely, I think, from verse 12. 1:13, so that it has become known throughout the whole imperial guard and to all the rest that my imprisonment is for Christ. So once again, you'll read that slowly 10 times. Once again, think about what Paul is saying here. His imprisonment here is for Christ. It's for the advancement of the gospel, and that his imprisonment has now become known throughout the imperial guard. They all know why he's in prison. That he's in prison for the cause for Christ. And so think about what all that means. And once again, cover it up after you've said it slowly 10 times and see how you do. I've seen a couple comments on Facebook. I just wanted to make a couple notes on. Some of you have said that you have found that throughout the day that you're actually thinking about the verse or using extra moments throughout the day to go back and do a little review. And I think that's really the secret. This 10 minutes, or it can be a little longer than 10 minutes. I think some of you said it might take a little longer than 10 minutes. That's okay. I wouldn't go too long. I think if you start getting 20, 25, 30 minutes, that's just too long. I think you can do it for a little while, but I think it's hard to sustain that pace, and I think you'll wear yourself out. So try to keep it 10, maybe 15 minutes max. But I think the real secret is those little moments throughout the day where you're sitting around, at the table, you get a few moments and you have your Bible, or that's why I always have this with me, my little journal, because I can just pop this out of my back pocket and take a quick little peek. And those little peeks throughout the day, just to kind of say it one time, those little moments where, for me, the Bible verses begin to stick. So take advantage of those little moments throughout the day, and I think it'll pay big dividends for you. Well, that's it for today, verse 13. Tomorrow, obviously, we'll be at verse 14, and you guys hang in there, and you're doing great. And God bless you guys, and we will see you tomorrow.